Hey guys! It's Christina again. I am so sorry. This has been so long in the making. I have just been so packed with schoolwork and life. Life happens, but now I'm back, and this video is going to be about how and why should you decide to study abroad. Now, first things first is, does your school have study abroad available? Now, if your school doesn't have it, you'll have to go through another school. But luckily, my school had it, and it was a first-year study abroad experience, or FYSI as they call it here. And it's the opportunity for you to go abroad your first or second semester in your first year. Now, I decided to go first semester because I was like, why the heck not? Let's just go for it. Best decision ever. But now that I'm not a freshman anymore, I'm now a sophomore, I want to study abroad again, and I'm hoping to in Australia, so I have to go through all the necessary protocols. So, if your school has study abroad, set up a meeting with your advisor, like your academic advisor first, to see if you can and what semesters would be best for you to go abroad. And if you once you have that all set up, you want to set up an appointment with the study abroad advisors if your school has them, and they will tell you there's necessary papers for you to fill out. You need to put your course listings down, you have to put when you're gonna go, you have to fill out, you have to like sign the oh man, I'm spacing on the word. You know, the list of things that you have to answer on like all things. Terms. There are terms and conditions that you have to sign off on, and yeah, so once you have that, you should be set. Now, where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? You have to decide what country would be good for you. My school has it where you can study abroad in almost any country around the world, but because I'm a biology major, we're kind of limited as to where we can go. Like, we can only go to the UK, Australia, New Zealand. So I already went to the UK, so I figured, let's go halfway around the world, and let's go hit up down under and see how they party. Ay, ay. So you have where your school has it available for you. You talk to your advisors about which ones should be good to go to. Now you have to pick your university itself. Now, you have to take into account what's better for you. If you want to be in a more rural or suburban or urban sort of campus, whether you want more green space or you're okay with it being, you know, buildings in a city. And then you have to also take into account the size of it. Like, do you want a big school, or do you want a little school with a small faculty so you can get more one-on-one? Now, how? Big question here, right? How are you going to pay for this? How can this possibly happen? One, you got to get your money. This is three S's, I say. Your scholarships, savings, and subsidies. Scholarships, savings, and subsidies. Now, what I mean by that, scholarships are obviously what you get from your school. Now, my school has this cool thing where the tuition I pay here follows me over where I study abroad. So the amount of money I pay here is the amount of money I'm going to be paying over in Australia when I go. And the second S is savings, which means everything you've saved up, your work, like how many times you've babysat that one annoying kid that kept kicking you and punching you and blah 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 blah. And you know, like from your job itself, like your cashier or whatever, waitressing, whatever you worked at, those are your savings. And three, good old subsidies. And by subsidies, I mean anything that you're given from the government. So like Pell Grants and all these other type of grants and loans and things. Loans. I honestly don't even understand loans sometimes, so I'm not the best person to be asking about that. I'm sorry. I know I should be better at this, but I'm not. The struggle. Oops. Now, once you have your money, and you know where you're going to go, and you know when you're going to go, and you've talked to your all advisors, and everything's good, and you have your courses selected, wow, that's a mouthful, you have to book your flights. Now, your flights can be booked through your school, like if they have a group flight, or you can do it on your own. I'm looking to do it on my own because our school only leaves from LA, so I have to get a flight from all the way over here to all the way to LAX, and then we're going to Melbourne as a group. So I have to book that flight and then again to go to Melbourne. So if you do it through your school, awesome. If not, Expedia it. Honestly, just Google flights. You got it. I believe in you. Google is your friend. The next thing, like, this should probably be thought of way before you even go, and that's, are you comfortable with it? Are you gonna be okay with leaving your family and leaving your friends and leaving, you know, your pets behind? Are you comfortable with leaving for that? And only you can answer that for yourself. Are you gonna be able to be on your own, completely independent and on your own for however long you're gonna be staying over there? It sounds daunting, I know, but anyone can get through it. If I got through it, you guys can get through it, and I know you can. Ooh, big one. This is all out of order. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry for this. Okay, so, when you pick your university, it may have a certain academic requirement in order for you to get in, like a certain GPA or grade point average for you in order to get into that university abroad. In Australia, I have to have a 3.0 GPA to get over there and be able to study comfortably without worry of flunking. That would not be good. Let's not flunk. Without flunking over there with a 3.0. You have to have a 3.0 standing to even be eligible to get all the paperwork to go over and study abroad. So you have some requirements that your school may require you to take, some classes that your school may require you to take before you go over there and to complete your undergraduate degree. And some of the courses in your abroad university may have classes that you really want to take, but they have prerequisites that you haven't really taken. And if you wanted to do a full year or more, it would be easier for you to fill those prerequisites to then take the class than if you were just going for 1 year. And that's the perks of going for a full year versus one. And it's also better to go, it's also nicer to go a full year. I shouldn't say better. It's nicer to go for a full year because some classes that are given in semester 1 are not given in semester 2, and vice versa. And if you want to take the one class that's wanted in semester 2 but you're going in semester 1, then it kind of is kind of iffy. So you just have to look at the online university's website, which you can find by searching it in Google, and it should give you all the information right there. Some universities don't have out the course descriptions up online yet, but they will get them up as soon as they can, and you should know what your class entitles given previous year's description of the class itself. And life over there, let's stop talking about academics. Let's stop talking about, you know, like the nitty-gritty things. Let's talk about the experience itself. You're gonna, like, and your schedule. Your schedule is gonna be, depending on what university you go to, it could be entirely different from the one here, or it can be completely new. When I first went over to Scotland, I was in class for like 5 or 6 hours a week, and back here I'm in class for 22 hours a week. It's completely different. It's entirely different. You cannot compare them, but they both have their perks, you know? And you're over there and you're in class for only 5 or 6 hours a week. You come back and you have loads of reading to do and all this stuff, and your friends want to go out. You just have to find the balance that works for you between work and play. I know it sounds cliche, but you need to find the balance. It's the only way that you are going to get good grades and still make a lot of good friends and great memories. I found a nice balance. Like, I at least believe I found a good balance between work and play, but I mean, it's all up to what you're comfortable with and how you work with your schedule and how you study and how you have to study. Some people may be able to study in their rooms better, some people in the library better, so you just have to work around what you think is going to work for you best, and only you can answer that for yourself. So, I mean, I'm here to help you and guide you and sort of push you in the right direction, but you have to make the final decisions yourself. I can't. So if you're thinking of studying abroad and you would like to tell me where and when and why, tell me why you want to go there. Put a little something in the comment section below, in the little things down there, and I would love to hear from you guys. It would be really awesome, because I know you guys are watching this. I know people watch this. I get the little thing. It's so cool, the amount of people that watch this all over the world. Anyway, back to the thing. Yeah, let me know where you're going, why you're doing it, when you're gonna go, and yeah, just give me a little doohickey and I'll respond to you guys. I totally want this to be like, I want to help you guys, and if you have any questions, again, comment. Please comment. It's the best way for us to connect with each other, is right in those comment section. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I will see you hopefully soon in the next video, maybe halfsies. No, there'll definitely be another video. I just don't know when. Keep posted. I'll see you guys later. Bye!